Keone says she wants me to show you the deals that I got today at the grocery store. I looked at the clearance rack at work, and they had a couple really good items. Let me show you what I found. So, I got organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. And the date is, let's see if you can read that or not, April 13th, 2026. They had 2 of them. And so the reason that this was marked down, it comes in a 3-pack, and I'm pretty sure either one of them got broken or somebody grabbed one of them and tore the packaging apart, the 3-pack apart. There was only 2 of them on the shelf. Show you what they charged. And I looked at them on the shelf, and it was, you could get a 3-pack for $11.49, or I could get these 2 for $3 a piece, pretty much. So it probably would have still been cheaper to get the 3rd one, but I ended up paying $3.99 with $1 off. So you end up paying $2.99, which is $3. You know, so even if it'd be $3, $6, $9 instead of $11.49 for the 3rd one. So this is still a cheaper per unit, but that's pretty cool right there. And we do use apple cider vinegar with the mother. So that's some good stuff right there. And then the next one, you're gonna have to be really nice and don't tell my brother that I did this. He'll be upset. He'll say I cheated on him because he has bees and he has honey. But I saw this and I just couldn't pass it up. And I guarantee that this honey isn't as good as his honey is. But I still had to get it. So $17.99 with $6 off. So pretty much $11.99 for 3 pounds of honey. That's a pretty sweet deal, if I do say so myself. No pun intended, eh? Right. So those are my deals for this week. And I didn't, now it's just Friday, but I did not see any garage sale signs. I was kind of hoping to see a garage sale sign and didn't see any on my way home. I don't plan on going anywhere tomorrow, so I think my money is safe in my pocket for this week. I think I'll be able to just add another $20 bill to the pile for garage sales. So when I go to the garage sales, I'll have a little bit of money set aside for those great deals that I find. Keone, do you have anything to say to the folks? Huh? Anything at all? Nope. Mum's the word, huh? Okay. She wants me to play with her. She wants me to throw the ball for her. Ha ha. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say, puppy dog? You ready? Ready? You gotta get back. Otherwise, it's no fun. Okay. Enough of that. We can't sit and play all day long. Hi, my puppy doggy. Hi, my puppy doggy. Huh? Yeah, you gonna come sit in my lap? Can't have you sitting in my lap. No. I need to get to work. I gotta get some stuff done. And on that honey container, I was able to finagle that top back out. It's still a little bit dented, but definitely usable. It's still sealed. And I'll show you that real quick. The seal is still intact, and I had to get my glasses out so that I could see a little bit better. But the date is 2/8/25. So I have a long time before that has to get used up. And since it's unfiltered raw honey, it really truly never goes bad. So I don't know why they put a date on it, but they do. I've done a little bit of work, got a little bit done. So the area, I had that all cleaned up. This is the same spot as my last video. Had that all cleaned up, and that's all firewood right there. Needs to get split. So I'm gonna have to pull the wood splitter back out and come down and get this all split up. That'll be maybe tomorrow morning. But this is what it's looking like now. That's where all the junk wood came from, is right in there. The stuff that was solid and still good went into this pile, and the stuff that is not good, not solid, went into that pile right there. That pile down there is just going to get pushed back into the tree line for right now, but still got the snow right there, and I got back in there as far as the tractor would let me go. The mud, as far as the mud would let me go. The tractor wanted to keep going, but the mud said no. So we had to stop there. Now, it's just to get my scrap aluminum picked up and moved out of the way. Radiator, all of this little pile here, this is all aluminum. Nice, thick, heavy aluminum. And then that's all just scrap metal. But I will get that hopefully tomorrow. That'll be my project for tomorrow. So maybe get that done. And then I have to get rid of these pallets. But all in all, it's coming together just fine. Man, I wish steel was actually worth something up here. It's right there. That is a lot of weight just sitting in that bucket. That's over an inch thick. I got 2 of those. I got 2 drums off of semis there, and another one right there. I believe these are off of a trailer, and these are off of a semi. That is a lot of weight. Moving this heavy steel around, I probably should be wearing some steel toe boots. Good thing I didn't drop any of that on my foot. I'd cry. Nobody wants to see a grown man cry. Still just looks like a bunch of junk, but it is progress. I got the fence added in. It's not perfect, but it's set up so that I can keep most of the critters out. And I was able to get one bed done over there. Kara has planted in this bed. I didn't plan on doing any moving of that bed right there, the little stands and stuff in it. So Kara planted in that some of the stuff that she wanted to plant, and that's going to be for the potatoes over there. I don't have any potatoes in there yet, but that is for the potatoes. Take you up here. So that greenhouse frame is finding a new home. I've already found it a new home actually. So that will be going bye-bye. Give a helping hand to somebody who needs wants to try a greenhouse. I said, so I'm going to make a hard frame in here eventually. So it's going to sit right here where this is. But I need to get this dirt moved out, dirt and a layer of sawdust underneath. But the plan is to throw the potatoes in this bed down here. Walk down here. And that'll get tore apart when I get a second and have the screwdriver in my hand, tear that apart. But this bed is the bed that used to be in the greenhouse that I just showed you, but it's a different configuration. So I just reused that bed, and I will be making, I have the start of another one over there. I will be making a few more of those to go in here. But my plan is now, just when I am ready to plant the potatoes, just drop them on the top of the ground right here. Not pushing them into the soil or anything. I'll just drop them on the top of the ground and then cover them up with more dirt from the garden bed that I'm getting the dirt from. And it's amazing how light and fluffy the dirt is. But this garden bed here, this is the next one to get moved. So I want to get it emptied out. I have a little bit of dirt left in there. Figure that'll go on top. And then I'll just start taking this out, going on top of the potatoes. With this, I'll move this bed down here. And if I still have seed potatoes, I'll put seed potatoes in there. Otherwise, we'll find something else to plant in there. Something that isn't going to take a whole lot of time this year, because I want to focus my energy somewhere else this year. But I do need to get that dirt moved out, and I don't want to just have it go to waste, because good dirt for me is really hard to find, and it takes me a few years to be able to make it. So my plan is to just make another bed after this. I got to move that bed back there. I'll move it down. And then my biggest struggle with the greenhouse is going to be this stump right here. It's in the way of where I want to build the greenhouse. So I got to get it cut down, dug out, moved something below the ground level, which is probably taking another, I would say another foot off of it. And then I'll just bury over the top of it with dirt so that it's all ground level, and then I'll put my greenhouse on it, because the greenhouse is going to be just about as wide as that greenhouse there. I would like to move it this way a little bit more so that I have room, a little bit more room in between the shed and the greenhouse. But in order to do that, I have to get that stump out of the way. Otherwise, I only make an 8-foot wide greenhouse, and I just don't think that that will suit my needs. So, but this bed here will also move. Not quite sure where I'll move it to, but I have plenty of room down there. I know it looks like a bunch of junk tires and stuff, but those tires will actually be utilized. I'm going to throw sawdust in there, hopefully get the sawdust to break down a little bit faster. And I'm going to do that inside my garden area, just to be able to keep track of it and have less stuff hanging out. Just be a little bit more organized, I hope. But yeah, it does. That stump makes it a mess in here, and I know I have a bunch of junk wood still. My plan was originally was to just fill this up with dirt and make it all level, but I don't have the time for that, and I do not have the dirt for that. So I am going to just have a stair step in here. I'll have 2 different levels in my garden area, and eventually where this garden bed is, all of them will be that long down here. I will dig into that bank right there, just dig a line into that bank, but I won't do that this year, just because we are going to use that bed to grow some food in, to grow some plants in. So it is coming together. I just have to do enough to be able to plant my potatoes, and maybe just a couple other little things. Past that, that's going to be the extent of my gardening and whatever Kara wants to do this year. And I need to focus on getting a chicken coop built and hopefully getting a greenhouse built. Those are my focuses this year. And unfortunately, I was hoping to be done, have the seed potatoes in the dirt already, but I ended up getting called in to work on Sunday, so I missed church. Somebody was sick, they couldn't make it to work, so I ended up going in and filling in for them. And so I missed church, which is probably the biggest bummer of it, because I do enjoy going to church. So anyway, I'm going to quit blathering. That's just a quick update for what's going on here in my neck of the woods. I hope everybody is doing great. So yeah, it's just about 9 o'clock and I am done for the night. I need to go to work early in the morning. So thank you for watching this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. And until next time, may God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I am out.